Well, good morning. It's a little chilly this morning. It took me a while longer to get started than I planned on. All the batteries were dead in our equipment, so it took a little bit to get it all going up. But today we're digging a water line. We're gonna connect our water cistern here behind me all the way down the hill where we're gonna have the camper. It's about 500 feet or so. We'll be burying the water line and the power line. We're going to be putting PEX in the ground. PEX is pretty good for that. But when you bury PEX, you want to make sure you use the stainless steel fittings. Don't use the copper ones. So we'll see how this turns out. Here's the first 20 feet of 500 feet that we need to dig for the water line and the power line going to the pump at my cistern to where the camper is going to be. And as you can see, we've already struck water. For some people that'd be a blessing. For me it's a little bit of a curse, but I won't complain too bad about having lots of water. Just got to learn how to manage it. We'll see how many more we hit while we finish this 500-foot stretch. If you're wondering how deep I'm going, frost line here is about 18 inches. My bucket is roughly 32 inches deep. So I'm just going to dig at that depth because it's an easy way to measure how deep I'm actually going. Should be plenty fine. Never get cold enough to freeze close to 3 feet deep around here. However, I'm going to remind myself of this down the road. When I get a leak and I got to dig down 3 feet to find this thing, I'll be mad at myself for doing this. Well, our little excavator is overheating. Our fan belt's loose. So we're going to take a pause for the cause here and do a little preventative maintenance before everything overheats, blows a head gasket or something silly like that we ain't got time for. You ready to assume the position? The service position. And just like that, it's in service position. Here's our little culprit. This belt right here is just as loose as it can be. It's stretched out. So we're going to tighten it up a little bit and get back on with the fun. Still kind of hot back there. Ow, really hot. I had a fire in here once. Much trash got near the muffler, so I had to blow my fire extinguisher, and this caused a significant amount of rust. I probably should have rinsed it off after that and got all the chemicals out of here. It's the first time I've really been underneath the hood of this thing looking at it since it occurred. It's quite a bit of rust. It's too dad burn hot back in here. Can't find my boat. There it is. And of course, it's going to be a different size. And that's the way it always works. You get in a compromising position, find the boat you're looking for. It's wrong size wrench. So, in the absence of the proper tool, the improper tool will work just fine. Okay, done. Let's button her back up. Get back to the fun.
So can I watch something?
What do you want to watch?
Minecraft, because I didn't watch Zero today. Even yesterday I watched Zero play Zero.
Yeah, you can watch for 30 minutes. Had 2 loads of filter stone dropped off today. Trying to get rid of this mud hole that we have to drive through all the time. Let this set up a good base in the bottom. Then we'll put some finer gravel on top of it. Pretty pleased with this. We had 2 loads of stone brought in today. The heaviest one was 53,000 pounds, and the old bridge didn't complain a bit. So we should be plenty good with fire trucks, concrete trucks, anything like that coming across. Means we can get a lot of work done around here. So I had Dad run out to the quarry, grab some crush and run. Crush and run is stone that's been crushed up for gravel, but they don't run it through the wash plant and rinse all the fines off of it, all the gravel dust. And this makes a really good packing material. We'd already put some down here previously, and it's settled in. Now the mud's starting to rise to the top, so I had to go get us a couple more loads, dump that out, make us gravel base for the driveway here. Really firm, really solid. Tomorrow, we'll lay the water line, lay the power line, and hopefully have some water flowing. But until then, be well, my friends.